the UBERKRAFT podcast from a new location.
Sheesh. What are we going to talk about?
The Legend of Zelda.
Tears of the Kingdom.
But I heard there's no black people in it.
Yeah, that was,
Me and Sunjeev talked about this.
I did talk about it because that was a weird.
It's so weird.
It was weird. But then the thing is, in the final game, there's areas you go to, like maps that are very clearly like Middle Eastern and Asian, with all the stuff, even the music, your typical like You know, Middle Eastern music, and all white people.
UBERKRAFT podcast from a new location because the studio is gone. What's the story behind the studio, Jorrit? Small,
too much effort for one man.
Oh yeah,
fighting an army with one man. It's too much. Gotta get back to the core.
Yeah,
like a slingshot. Pull it back and I'm too.
But this is the studio where it all started.
Exactly. 10 years in the making. Well, next year actually. There's 9 years. 9 years of this.
This one, yeah, okay.
No.
I had a feeling it was longer.
Started in 2014 in this office.
Sunjeev, how do you like the new location?
It's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, we're in a little small room with four of us breathing each other's air. It's great.
Especially with just a nice Dutch capsule on.
Yeah.
Garlic breath.
Satay sauce.
Yes.
Great.
Real Dutch cuisine.
So from Satay's house, we can go to the announcing our names.
Yes.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Sunjeev Kumar.
Who are you?
I'm Dimitri Janssen.
And who are you?
I'm Jorrit Monné. And who are you?
I'm Madse Krivokutya.
Nice. And this is UBERKRAFT podcast. We've been back for the 27th something time. I don't even know how many times we've been back.
We're farther along, but we have some breaks. Really dramatic.
2 dads in our group, and soon, probably when this is live, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe someone has a new child. You don't know.
New dad.
You don't know. Could be Sunjeev. Could be Dimitri. Could be me. Could be Madse. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm expecting a little one on your side. That's nice, Jorrit.
Okay. What are we going to talk about?
The Legend of Zelda.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes.
Who wants to kick off with this one?
Dimitri, he's quiet.
He's Zelda fanboy.
Exactly. So Dimitri part 2. It's actually a part 2, right? From
the sequel to Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Let's start with that.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild. I played it, I think, must be around 90 or 100 hours. And thought it was great. And it was my first real Zelda experience, I guess. I played a little bit of the old ones, but not too much. And I never owned a Nintendo console, so that's why. And I really loved Breath of the Wild. Yeah. How did you like it, Jorrit?
I had a very, very rough start. I remember I bought it when the Nintendo Switch came out. I think the same day, right? Like in 2017 in March.
Yep.
And I played in the airplane because I was flying still a lot then. So played it a lot, but it was new. It was very, very, very open world. Like it didn't guide you at all. Like and the world was huge, but then on the small screen, it didn't land on me at first. So I had to play it. And then I played it in dark mode. I think I left it like to dust for a bit, for like half a year, and then I picked it up and then I played it in big screen mode, like on my dock mode, and then I loved it, and then I finished it. But I also had some beef with it because like I was at the end of the Ganon's Castle, and then I bought the DLC and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna continue playing it, and then I literally have to go back and do stuff, and which gives you a motorbike and some weapons, and that's it. So thought it was quite disappointing. But in overall, I really enjoyed it. Not as much as I loved the previous, because like Ocarina of Time is one of my all-time favorite games, and the one on the Game Boy, the Link's Awakening.
Yes.
It was also released on the Switch. That's also one of my favorites. I love the more top-down Zeldas and the 3D ones, and this one was a bit too overwhelming for me. That's all I want to say about it.
What's your ranking for all the Zeldas?
Well, it is quite high up, but not as high as like the Link to the Past or Ocarina of Time. Or
What's your top 5 Zeldas?
Ooh, it's deep straight away.
I can do it.
Okay.
Do it, Matsu, do it.
Okay, you do it
Okay,
first. First.
I thought this topic was about Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. But we need to.
Is Tears of the Kingdom included in your top
Yeah.
5?
No.
Okay.
Okay,
Not
Mats, then
Not
you
yet.
tell about it. Okay.
The first is Link to the Past. The second is Ocarina of Time. The third is, I think, The Wind Waker. The fourth. That depends on. I didn't finish Tears of the Kingdom yet, so.
Oh, so you're gonna do a Barbarian, like
switch it up. No, but I think that's the thing. Like with the sequel, indeed, I like it now more than Breath of the Wild. But I've finished Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know how it will end yet. So like I have more fun still now with Tears of the Kingdom instead of Breath of the Wild. It kind of was boring after a while. I was just doing the same thing over and over, it felt like. And yeah.
But Breath of the Wild, what do you think of? What do you thought of that?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved the sense of like exploration and adventure that it gave you. But when I unlocked all the towers, it suddenly saw like all the activities that you could do, and they weren't really different. Like all the core puzzles, they seemed a little bit of the same. You didn't really unlock like any really interesting new stuff. So that was a bit boring. And I also didn't like the story in Breath of the Wild. I liked the game more than the story almost, because it didn't really do anything for me. And Tears of the Kingdom already does it better. So, I really love Breath of the Wild, but I think, and it might be, that Tears of the Kingdom is the better game already.
Sanjeev, what did you think of the Breath of the Wild?
Well, I bought a Nintendo Switch for Breath of the Wild, but then I never actually played the game. I never got around to it. Always did want to play it, but I've really enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom. But I've never played the old Zeldas as well, so it's I'm not like I can't really compare them to the old ones.
Yeah, same.
Because I know some people, like you saying, you preferred old Zelda type, which is, and these Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are like the new direction.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like the Tears of the Kingdom. I really like the exploration. And the one good thing is, I think a little bit, because I never played Breath of the Wild, everything was new to me.
Yeah.
Like when people
imagine.
would say, oh, the map is still a lot of the same stuff. For me, it's like it's all new.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like, there's some stuff I didn't like. One thing I didn't like was like the underworld stuff.
Yeah.
It was dark, and I didn't really spend too much time there.
I hate it.
So it has 3 layers, right? There's like a above the clouds world,
Sky.
where you start, and then you have like the mainland, which is basically Hyrule from
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. And then you have like what is it called, underworld?
But that's kind of, it's not totally it's the shape of the map of Breath of the Wild, but it
Turned
is
down.
Yeah.
Turned inside out almost.
Yeah, and they're just it's like villages look different. Everything looks different, and because time has passed, right?
Yeah.
And then you have the underworld, which
I meant
there
the
yet.
underworld. Like that's the upside down.
yeah.
I did see where it
Stranger
is,
Things.
but I didn't go there yet.
The what?
I didn't go there too.
I didn't go there.
underground.
I know, like where you can, like that's where you walk in that depletes your health, right?
Yeah.
Is that part?
It's just the cracks in the world,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can jump in there. And
But
you
one
can-
of the first quests is also in the underworld, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah, you can go there, but
Oh.
there are multiple like first
okay.
quests in that sense.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know. I
There's
I
the
thought
one
it
where
was.
you take the pictures, right?
Yeah, it was.
That's the
I thought
one
it
we're
was like
talking
the
about.
second quest that I could accept.
No, it's like I'm now in story-wise. I'm like where I just like launched up in the cannon where you can literally like reveal the map.
Oh yeah,
That's
you're
what I'm
very
doing now.
much in the
Wait,
beginning.
that's
Yeah.
really
That's what
early.
I'm doing now. Like I'm just walking around doing shrines and and launching myself
Yeah.
up to reveal the map. That's all I do
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
That's the game for me.
Okay. That is. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that's
Matse has an opinion about
yeah,
this.
yeah. Well, tell me.
I just don't you want to do like some story stuff?
Yeah, I do, but it's kind of like then I'm directed somewhere, and then you cannot go up here yet, and I'm like, I'm disappointed. I'll do some more shrines.
You can
Wait.
go. What?
Well-
Like I was at this I don't know what it was. I think it was Cocorico Village. Now you need to go like there's a guy sleeping. You need to wake him up with an onion, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
he
that guy,
then he
yeah,
wakes
yeah.
up, and then he comes over, and then you want to go more up, and it says like you're not allowed to go here. Now you get
Oh, with the
and then
floating
guy,
statues.
and the guy floats like
Yeah.
you're not allowed to go here. Now
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
this shit,
yeah.
I'm gonna go.
That's the only thing I encounter that does that.
Yeah, but it's the first thing that I encountered. So I'm like, okay, I'm probably not supposed to do it. Oh, let's take this Nintendo Switch and then let's find some more shrines, and then I'll go do some shrines and blow myself up again, and then reveal some map.
Okay, yeah,
That's my game experience so far.
okay. Yeah, that's a different experience. Yes,
Yeah.
I don't need.
So how many hours are you in, Matse?
Might be 80 or something. Last time I checked was like 60, I think. So I'm guessing.
Sanjeev?
It feels a lot, but I think it's probably around about 30 to 40 hours. Because I did do a lot of exploration, because one cool thing I really liked is you can unlock a lot of armor sets and stuff in the game, and a lot of them look cool, but you have to do a lot of side quests and a lot of stuff to unlock those things. So then I had to spend a lot of time doing like shrines and stuff. And I did spend a lot of time just mainlining the main story quest.
Yeah.
Because one thing I did really like, I like the characters and the story and the people you meet. It feels like an adventure. And then you get like companions as well.
Yeah.
And it's really well done. That kind of stuff.
Also, the boss fights are way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't even play it, but
I did one, and that was amazing.
yeah, it
Like
was-
that they call it temples, right? Is that right?
Yeah, shrines. Or I know the shrines are the other thing, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
but-
It's different for each.
Right.
Yeah, for each.
I did
for
one
each-
with the one with the flying boats.
Yeah, I did
That was
3 now.
super cool. That was like a cool level
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Then you when you see it, it's almost like, how do they pull this off on the
on
screen?
a freaking
Yeah.
Switch. That's one
Looks
thing. It's
great.
like a technical marvel.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know how you do that on the Switch.
It took
No.
like an extra year just to polish it, right? Because it was supposed to be released last year, and I think they took like a whole year just to polish like
Makes sense.
performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see it looks great.
Did you do all the bosses?
No.
Not yet. Okay.
Yeah, there's still.
Did you?
I did 3 of them. 3.
I zero.
3. I'm now at the.
One.
I'm now in the Gerudo Desert, so
Oh.
it's the last one.
Yeah, I did this one really cool
What?
boss. It's like you're in a storm and you have to fly down.
Yeah, that's
And-
the one.
Yeah,
with
it's
the
so,
boats.
Yeah,
that's
it's so
that's the one I did.
Yeah.
I really love that one.
And then
The whole build up was great. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. There's
And-
also like a smaller boss as well, like mini boss. There's one in the underground where you fight.
You have to talk a little bit more in the mic.
There's one in underground where you fight this person. I can't remember his name, but it's got a swirly face on his head, and it's like
Yeah.
it's a cool short boss, but the soundtrack is really cool.
Yeah.
But he's just in that boss fight.
Only in the boss fight.
Only in the boss fight. Yeah.
Soundtracks during boss fights, I love it. Like in general, I remember the Shadow of the Colossus. Also,
Yeah, that's-
great tunes,
yeah.
big tunes during fights.
But you only did one boss as well.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm 20 hours in.
Okay.
I'm 12 hours in.
I think the best thing they did also is like when you arrive at a village, it's mostly something is going on, and then when you clear it, you also help save the village.
Yeah, yeah,
And then you unlock all the
Compared to
quests.
Breath of the Wild, that's it. There's a lot more liveliness to everything
Yeah.
in this game, which I really enjoy. I missed that in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, me too.
And
Also more rewards, also for stuff like that.
yeah, still too many core exceeds, but
Yeah, but
That's
the
the
thing
thing,
is, you don't need to do those. There's also a lot of other stuff that you can.
no. But what I mind with the core exceeds is that you have these different puzzles.
Yeah, you hope that something cool comes up.
Sometimes you
Yeah.
find a new puzzle and you
Yeah.
do it, and that's again a core
core
exceed.
Yeah.
The thing you collect, like you can either build up your hearts, you can build up your stamina, or you can build up your batteries.
And
the inventory with the core exceeds.
inventory, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, the
That's a
batteries
new-
thing is the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did the update. I was
that is actually the newest addition, right? To this game, like you can build stuff, like you
yeah.
can combine
The crafting,
and you can craft. You can combine items to your weapons, and you can also combine items to
build
build
stuff.
machines and
Torture
robots,
chambers.
and flying.
Mechs as well.
Mechs, yeah.
Crazy.
Large wooden
Skateboard
men with
things.
flaming penises.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's been going viral.
Of course.
In
But,
the Nintendo game. Who would
How?
thought?
But how does it? Can you actually look up templates from the internet, or can you just have to build everything yourself?
Yeah.
you
if
can
you're-
look up
you can look-
templates, but you
But then
cannot.
Because I saw like the weirdest, like there's people building lifetime like typing machines and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
The thing is, you can only combine, I
machine, how
think,
do you do that?
21 objects,
Yeah.
something like that. So you can't build, like in Minecraft, they build computers as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
But this is a limit. So they build a computer that does only one thing, I think.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah.
And I think the batteries, they kind of hold you down, because I thought it was really fun to build stuff when I could still duplicate my batteries.
So he was
Oh, there was a bug, right?
Yeah.
using the duplications glitch.
And
They patched it.
yeah, the patch. I didn't want to install the
He
patch.
showed me, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm going full dad mode. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
going
Me too.
use the duplication for the
Yeah.
stuff I really want,
I got a
so
lot
I
of
don't
money.
have to grind." And I went home, and
Didn't work.
my girlfriend played Picross, and it got updated.
Yeah. And I played a match of Smash Brothers against Dimitri, and it got updated as well.
You cannot even choose to ignore
Yeah,
it.
the thing
No,
is, you need to turn off
Yeah.
like the software updates. But if it has already downloaded before you
Yeah,
turn that
that's
off, then it will install.
Yeah, because
Maybe I don't know. They probably played.
Yeah, I
Smash.
think it
now just
updated for you.
yeah,
Damn it.
because some of the stuff you have to grind a lot for as well, especially like if you want to, like for instance, I was playing around with the combat in the game because there's really cool stuff you could do, but I was using the bombs, and instead of having to farm them, I was just using a duplicating which just gave you so many. Same with like the gems too, and like certain outfits.
Yeah.
But it's
What was it
patched
again?
out
You
now.
had to put it on your hand, and then you had to drop it, and then press start it real fast, and then
Yeah, you needed to like jump off something and then put the glider on and then press Y and B, I think, at the same
Yeah.
time. Oh no,
Something-
you hold 5 items and then you press Y and B at the same time, and it drops 5 items and keeps 5 items in your inventory.
you can keep doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep doing it.
Okay, so but it's okay. You can do that, and then the whole field's full of.
Yeah,
Okay, that's cool.
that was nice.
I thought you had to press start and then select it again.
I could
and
like build a plane and fly anywhere because I had unlimited batteries, but now they're getting scarce.
So now the game scores like full point less for you.
I think if they would have made the batteries, the upgrade, like how you obtain them easier.
Yeah, because it. I don't fully remember, but I think you had to have 70 of those shard things, and then also like I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say this wrong, but you have to grind for something specific and then grind for the thing that you make with that thing.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to upgrade your
Yeah, it
batteries.
just is a lot of time consuming doing nothing.
Well,
almost.
that's one thing about the game. It doesn't. It
treats you as like a 10-year-old. Seize of time.
Seize
Oh,
of time.
yeah.
It doesn't care about your time being wasted.
No,
that's
no.
Like when you
basically-
open a shrine, you get a video that the shrine is activated. Then you have to walk in. You get a video that
Oh, yeah.
you walk in. Then
Don't you skip those? You can skip those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you can
can,
skip
but
it.
then
You can,
again,
but
just
the-
do it one animation.
Yeah. And
Oh,
then,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
you come in, and then you get another
Then you
little
get a
cutscene.
then you get a little text.
Yeah. I was just press.
And then the end as well, like, and then
yeah, but it doesn't go that fast.
Yeah.
If I the thing is, if you activate a shrine, you think you want to go in. So it's like, I don't want to then.
I don't need to. Yeah, that's true. Just activate, bloom, and then go in. That should be it.
Which is all fine because that's the thing with the whole game, right? If you have loads of time, this is like the perfect game.
I wish I was like a 20-year-old student when I had this game.
I wish it was just like 10 years old. Then I could get lost like in an
even also
arena
that,
of time.
exactly.
If I had that game back then, man, that would be awesome.
Because then like building stuff, and then doesn't matter what kind of time. The thing for me is like when I played like pocket size sessions, like
I know,
half an hour.
I know now. Yes.
Yeah, but because I want to get like if I go like a full session of 3 hours, then I'm having fun. But
Chasing towers.
let's say now I'm like playing like and then there's this tower, there's this small army. I'm gonna exchange them. Okay, die a few times because I don't have much health. But then I finish it and I'm like, yeah, I feel strong. And I get like a spiky ball. We already have 3 of those. And it's kind of like, oh, is this it? And then and a few coins. And there's another thing. Oh, I like it. And then I do a few shrines, and then damn, I need to do 4 shrines to get an upgrade. And okay, do 2 shrines.
But the thing is, if the game is good, you're enjoying doing that. So do you enjoy doing the shrines?
I do enjoy those, but I should continue more of the storyline because I feel like because last time I did it too much of story, so I thought like let's do it more organic. So maybe the experience will be better. So I'll just walk around and
you
see
can
what
just,
happens.
You just take like the story pointers, the main things, and then just walk to them and then see what happens.
Yeah, but
I'm
doing that less now than normally. I did that, but everybody said like, oh, you're just doing story missions, taking story boxes. I'm saying like, so I did this time.
You're talking about Breath of the Wild. Like the story missions there were chasing photos.
Yeah, that's true.
That's 80% of the story mission there. So how were you doing those? Because I had to first like play 80 hours before I even knew where those places were.
That's true.
Also, yeah, because it was like for me the Breath of the Wild was a little bit too open. Like I need to have a little bit of guidance, and so I was making the comparison to Elden Ring. Still, like every demon you slay gets you higher, like gives you XP, gives you something like nice stuff to travel.
Give you a little bit of dopamine.
Exactly.
Yeah. You need the dopamine.
I need the you guys gave me Vampire Survivors, so give me a break.
Yeah.
So going from Vampire Survivors to this, then now like you're slaying, you're doing cool stuff, and then you're dodging, slow-mo action, all dope, and then it's kind of like you get a few coins. Like the reward is not satisfying for me.
Yeah.
What do you think, Sunjeev?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, especially with but I think with the Tears of the Kingdom, a lot of focus is on the like the crafting and the building aspect, because it's like some of my sessions where I played for like an hour, it was literally just thinking of ways to build stuff.
We could kill.
Yeah, to kill.
The same thing.
And it does waste your time, but then it's also fun to do.
Yeah.
And I do like as well where some of the puzzles is like there isn't one set way to do it.
Yeah.
It's just you try to figure out how you can do it, and if it works, even if it feels dodgy, if it works,
Yeah.
it
That's
works.
true.
That
is
is super cool.
You always feel smart and you feel like,
Yeah.
oh, I got this. And
Sometimes
that
it
is
has
cool.
just some also the what seems to be the official solution is sometimes really insane, and I think it's awesome that they trust your brain for just thinking.
Yeah, sometimes like it feels like you're cheating,
Yeah.
which is cool because it's like, hey, you made me do this. It worked.
I think that is the good thing. Like it gives you tools. Like first it explains like you have a hook and then you go down and there's a hook and a plank, and there's a hook and a plank and something else, and then like in that way it does trust you that you will solve it by this. So in that way it's all really well done. But I just feel like sometimes when you go the extra mile for it, like, and then you don't get the reward.
Yeah,
But the reward is just doing it.
Yeah,
and thinking about it yourself.
Yeah, but to Jorrit's point, the thing is, if you have a huge battle and you're doing all this cool stuff and you're winning and you got out of it, not only do you most of the time not get a crazy reward, it also breaks 3 of your weapons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's one thing I
And your special meals and everything.
yeah, and that's one thing I'm not a fan of in Tears of the Kingdom is the weapon breakage system.
Yeah.
it feels like it breaks so quick.
Yeah, it was in Breath of the Wild as well.
It's like some weapons I get and I'm like, oh, this is cool, and it's like,
Did you upgrade the weapons?
yeah,
Yeah.
it does help. But I remember it's mainly a lot early on, even like the first like 15 hours, a lot of weapons would break very quickly, and I was like, okay, I need to kill more enemies. They do give you a lot though, but it's just more of an inconvenience, like always broken.
It's just annoying.
You know?
Yeah. That's why I'm still proud of my tank that I built to. You have this village, I don't know, Lurelin, at the beach, and it is overrun by pirates.
Oh yeah.
Monsters, pirate monsters.
Oh, nice.
And then you need to go there, and people want you to like save the village. And I built a tank to do it, like with a lot of lasers on the side and cannons that would fire and aim at all the monsters. And it worked out really nice. So I had turning wheels up my tank that also did spinning laser. It was an insane
That's
thing.
cool.
Yeah.
And then I could just ride in, and all the monsters would come, and then it was easy. But it was because I had a lot of batteries, because otherwise it's just 10 seconds that the thing will drive, and then the fun is gone.
Yeah.
I do think that is really the strongest point, like that creation stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the things you see on the internet as well, and sometimes it makes you really feel smart. Like, oh, I did this.
I just hate
That's a really good
battery
Yeah,
upgrade
and
system.
the weapon depletion, and that's.
Yeah, it's magic stuff already. Why don't you just also power with magic?
But I want to have like
It's kind of weird.
I want to invest in one sword. That's my sword. I want to upgrade it, and this is gonna be.
But it's so interesting to me that Breath of the Wild, like the major critique was breakable weapons.
Yeah.
And they didn't address that at all. You can upgrade them; they still break. Like, pretty crazy. And it's super interesting to me. I kind of like their stubbornness. They're like, just screw it. This is our game. This is how we think it should be.
If the weapons would be like totally different, then it would make some sense that you would like be pushed to using different weapons. But they all just
they're either stabby weapons or.
And when you upgrade
weapons.
some weapon with some awesome stuff, then it still breaks, and I'm constantly thinking, should I upgrade this one, or am I then ruining this item?
Like a stick on a ball, and then 2 times, and then it breaks already.
Yeah, that sucks. And also the battery system is kind of the same as the weapons. Like you build something awesome, and if you don't have enough batteries, you can just leave it next to the road, and that's it.
Can you charge the batteries, or
they get charged automatically, and you do have later on. You get that in the underground. You do get like a menu where you can have presets of your build stuff.
Ah, that's cool.
And then you can automatically build it if the stuff is in the environment there.
Oh,
yeah, or you could get the I can't remember what they were called, the zone or whatever.
Zonai.
Yeah, those bricks, and then you can use that to build your pre-built stuff.
Yeah,
which was cool, because that's one of the things I really liked that I unlocked a little bit early, was that because it's not part of the main quest, the ability to save whatever you built and then rebuild it afterwards.
Yeah. How did you collect all the bubble gems?
The bubble gems for the outfit.
Yeah.
Well, I did a few.
I had one glitch, and it only gave me 21.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like when I think you went to the same place, maybe with Azora. You can then go through the roof.
Oh,
and come back.
Yeah.
And there's always a new frog that drops
and
a
then
bubble
you could
gem.
get the bubble gem. But did you try the duplication on the gems?
Yes, and the regular gems, yes.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. No, the bubble gems you have to farm them pretty much.
Yeah.
You can't.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I duplicated 21 of them, the bubble gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a weird conversation.
Yeah, because you said you need to farm them, but the thing is, I thought in during work you said I duplicated them.
Yeah, but you still have to farm a certain amount.
Yeah.
You can't just farm all of them.
No, not all of them.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, you can spawn like there's a frog in the game that drops bubble gems, and with the bubble gems, you can you can collect a certain armor if you have enough.
If you have enough, you have to get. I think it's 100.
Yeah. 47.
No, but you unlock the pants first.
Yeah.
And then when you go back to the vendor, he gives you.
Yeah, but you need 47 in total.
It's kind of like our Atlanta.
Is it
Nice
47?
bubble tea
Yeah,
talk.
bubble tea.
Bubble tea talk, boys.
But you have to. You can't just get one and duplicate it 47 times
No, 21 times I did.
or 21 times.
yeah.
You still have to get at least, I
Yeah.
think, maybe even like 20 something before you can do it.
Yeah. Okay. Really
talk,
nice.
good talk.
Really nice side talk. Yes.
Thanks
for the
all
insiders.
all
for
the listeners
insiders.
that are still there.
Yeah, you're still
thank you
here?
thank you for.
So what did
sticking
you
with-
ask initially, Madse? What was your question?
Because I was wondering. I was looking up. Also,
How to get that
Yeah,
outfit.
because
Yeah.
I thought you can duplicate items during due to the glitch, and I then found out like, okay, these gems are not in like the item menu; they're a separate collection menu.
Yeah.
And then I thought, how the fuck did Sunjeev duplicate these?
I
And
know.
you can't. I did.
Yeah, you can't duplicate them.
Yeah.
You can't, but you still did.
I thought you said to me, oh no, I duplicated them. And I
Yeah.
thought, and then I looked it up. I thought, where the fuck do I find this? And I found a guy that I found a place where you can go through the roof.
Did you
And then
find this
come
on
back.
the internet, Mas?
Yes.
No, that's what I mean. You could duplicate them,
Yeah.
but you can't duplicate all of them.
No, not all of them.
Yeah, no.
Because there's an item limit for the things you drop on the ground. It's also, I think, 21, something like 27 or 21, something like that.
And you pick them
Because
up, you can do
otherwise
it
it's
again,
just-
right?
Yeah, it's too much items. But when you pick them up, the frog doesn't drop another bubble gem anymore. The glitch stops.
Nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Good talk, guys.
Really nice talk. But yeah, I'm just mainly really curious about Jorrit's opinion because he seems to.
No. I'm just curious. Why did you stop playing? And are you going to pick it up again?
Why
course,
didn't you
yeah, I'm
really
gonna pick
start playing? Why did you just go and do?
Madse, don't be mean.
I'm not mean. I'm
No,
just asking.
I had a good time in the airplane.
Yeah.
Then I had a great time. No, I actually started on the TV and had a great time. Then I played in the airplane, had a great time, just collecting stuff. And then I played it again. And then Street Fighter 6 came and Diablo 4 came.
Yeah.
And what else? What did we finish?
Far Cry.
Far Cry
Far Cry 6 game.
on PlayStation Plus and Final Fantasy 16. But I also want to keep that away. So first I want to continue or like finish Diablo 4 and then I'm gonna pick up Zelda again. But the thing is for me, like I wasn't really pushed towards the story yet, like to go there, because now I think I have 4 points on the map where I should go, and I was going towards one, and then I got pushed away by like, oh, you cannot leave here, you cannot go here, and I'm like, oh, you know what, I'm just
Still,
That's so weird.
I really don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but you
because
had that point.
there's like in this village, in
Yeah.
Kakarilla village, there's
yeah,
a few floating half circles, stone
yeah.
circles.
I went there, yeah.
But it's only like a really small place on the map. It's not.
you
Jorrit
talk
is-
about it like it's like
it's a wall.
continent.
Yeah, but it's like a
of the whole
really
map.
small place.
It's,
It's even smaller, like 1/8 of the village.
Yeah, but I went. I just wanted to get into a village, the first village I got into. So I'm like,
But
oh,
the village wasn't even where you
Yeah.
needed to be for a story mission.
no, but
I don't know what you were doing.
I wanted
there.
to explore.
Yeah, 'cause I know-
Yeah, but you were.
As
You
as I
said.
said,
You said you were going to a story mission,
No.
and then you got held back by. You couldn't continue.
No,
but
I
you
could-
can just walk around.
Oh, I could.
Sanjeev, what did you want to say?
Because I was just saying because I don't remember any point in the story where you're blocked
No.
and you can't go through.
No.
and
I
you
was
have
at
to go
that
back.
village. I think it was Cocorico Village. Like, and then I finished it because you have to put the onion there, and then the guy wakes
But
up.
they
and
also explain to you why you can't go there, right?
the guy presses his whistle like,
Yeah.
you can go here,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll go away.
But you don't read what he has to say to you.
I can't remember what he said.
Okay. Yeah,
What was the
that's
reason?
fine. Because Princess Zelda, you know, in the story, is
Oh, yeah,
obviously not there. She said these are like artifacts, and I can't allow anyone to go here while I'm not near.
Zelda
it.
shouldn't be a bitch.
Whoa!
Anyways, but yeah, no, I will continue now towards the 4 story points because I did
Yeah.
like it launching up and then.
I think you
exploring.
would really like the new approach to the because I liked the big animals in the Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
from
and
the outside,
the
like how they looked and
the temple missions were great
Yeah.
on that one as well.
But
Yeah,
no,
well,
but yeah, I hated the insides of them.
Yeah, like
They were like always the same
Yeah.
look, boring puzzles, and now they really do.
this one, the one I did was crazy.
Yeah, and also the other ones, they like you unlock new powers, of course, each
Yeah.
temple as well, and you also get to use them creatively. And
And at that point, it's more linear. Like the game.
Yeah, I will, and I know that I will like it because I
game.
already enjoyed it in the first. But now I'm like, I'm more into Diablo because I like it, like the social stuff, like
yeah.
Yeah.
calling and
people.
going online, just talking and
Yeah.
mashing.
Yeah, it's a fun
I'm
game
more,
as well.
more in that mood.
Yep.
But
Okay.
But it's worth
no.
checking out
Yeah,
the story
yeah.
stuff.
I will when I go put it on the big screen again because that's how it works for me. Like
Yep.
for some reason that's a stupid thing with my brain. If I have it in the first time on small screen, it doesn't impress me as much as on the big screen.
Yeah.
I just like playing games.
I
on,
like it better on the Switch OLED, even though it's a little bit bigger. It makes a lot of the screen feels
Yeah,
like
true.
more.
It was
space.
already great, but just on a big screen with big
Yep.
sound. It's just
Yep. The sound is really great in the game as well.
big tunes. All right, so what else do we want to say about it? Did we say everything already? Like nobody finishes yet, right?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
But I played it a lot, so yeah.
But no, when I'll get more hours into it, I'll eventually I will like. I already like it right now, but I just need to get through that. Need to get a big session, like a 3-hour day or like a whole day, maybe. That'll
Will that ever happen?
Of course.
In a year, let's talk about how far you got.
In a year, it's definitely finished.
That's true. You kind of you are the guy that
I'm,
can leave it
You
unfinished.
can be determined, yes.
Yes.
I am. I always finish my games.
What was the game?
Which one?
One game that
Knack.
Knack? Did you
Knack,
finish
I
it?
finished
Knack,
Knack, yes. When I start a game and I know like and I'm like, oh, it's okay, and then I'm like, oh, it's only 6
Do you
hours
platinum
long.
Knack?
No,
Okay.
I do play. Yeah, well, we had a discussion before, but I think what was the last game that I did? Can't remember actually.
Okay. So, are we gonna? We cannot. Do you want to grade this thing?
No, let's get back to it
What?
We
later.
can do a short retrospective.
Yeah.
When we
Yeah.
finish it all.
Yeah.
Let's do a special, like a 15-minute short.
Yeah, before we
Because all our
another
fans
episode.
and listeners will.
Yes, they will understand.
Yeah.
I really need to
Feels it.
finish it. And
It's like a fine wine needs to
Yeah.
ripen. And,
Age.
Age, yes,
Yeah.
that's the right one.
Okay.
okay.
Do you have a tip of the week?
Oof. Tip of the week: Street Fighter 6. Oh, did I already say that one?
I always have the same thing. I don't know if I've already said something.
Street Fighter 6, a lot of fun, stupid character creations, kicking people's head with boxes on their head, big tunes, nostalgia with Final Fight, very funny, plays a lot of fun, and with the new modern controls is also for beginners. It's
are you
pretty.
using modern controls?
No, I'm not using modern controls. But when I use classic and I have a friend who plays like modern controls, it is a challenge.
Yeah,
So
because it's so easy
I think
to do. the
anyone
moves.
can pick it up. So
Yeah.
in that way, like if someone plays is new and plays modern controls
Yeah.
versus like classic controls, it still is like a fun to play. So that's my tip of the week.
Nice.
Nice.
Madse.
My tip of the week is Eastbound and Down.
Yeah.
It's an older series already. I think 2010 maybe even.
HBO.
Yeah, HBO. You can stream it on HBO. It's about Kenny Powers.
Kenny fucking Powers.
It's he's a baseball player who did drugs and alcohol and went downhill, and then he tries to come back up, and it's really funny.
It's a lot of fun.
You need to. It can be harsh as well. I don't know, because it's made in 2010. It is. If it would mean, I don't know how it would.
Oh, the humor, you mean?
Yeah.
I think if
it can
if
be
you
over the
if
edge.
you see it in that period of time where they were maybe less correct.
I always
I think
think
even
like
still.
when you even see people like making jokes and whatever, there can be just people like that, and he is not presented like as a cool person.
He's the most horrible
Exactly.
person.
That's the whole thing.
in the
It's like,
world.
yeah.
So that's the thing. You always already experience him as like a terrible guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's fun. It's one of the only comedies I laugh out loud to. I think in maybe 5 years.
Ah.
Sheesh. Sunjeev.
My tip of the week out is gotta be Final Fantasy 16.
Sheesh.
It's so good. Originally, I started it thinking, okay, I'll probably like the combat because it's like the same designer who worked on Devil May Cry and Marvel vs. Capcom, all of these Capcom games. So I'll go into it for the combat because it looks really good, and the combat is really good. But the story is so good. I really like the story, and the music, the soundtrack, and you get epic boss fights. They're like, it's pretty much
the
like
summons.
the summons are so good, and the way the boss fights are done, they're like this. You get so much adrenaline. They're so well done, and the whole game is like.
I think if our viewers and listeners think that we should do a special podcast about it, drop it in the comments.
I think we need to.
Or
do
maybe
it.
maybe Madse will get into it as well, because I will when I finish my current games, because I played the demo, I loved it, and I was like, I'm gonna get into it. But then again, I also have Diablo and also have Street Fighter and Zelda and Far Cry.
Yeah.
Is the demo also a part of the game?
Yeah.
Okay, then
So what I did,
then I'll skip it.
I played the demo, and then I was at the end, and then I bought the game.
And then he says like, and you can save the data.
Yeah,
and
so
they'll
you
say
can-
like,
continue from the demo on.
The demo is like the first 2 hours.
Yeah.
So you could play the first 2 hours. If you want to buy the full game, you'll continue from where you
Oh,
finished.
that's nice.
Yeah, it
then
was
I
super
might,
nice.
then
get
I might
into
try it.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Yeah. Okay. Then
I think
it's
it's like
worth.
the Japanese Game of Thrones with the like they
Yeah.
look at very like the European night series, and then they do like a Japanese sauce on top.
But
of
I heard there's no
It's,
black people in it.
Yeah. That
haven't
Me and
seen one. I haven't
Sunjeev
seen-
talked about
Yeah.
this.
I did talk about it
in the
because
intro.
that was a weird.
It's so weird.
It was weird. I don't know. Are we gonna do a dedicated?
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But we can talk about
Yeah,
this
because the weird thing is, they were like, the problem was the answer the director gave was like really bad when they said, "Oh, how come there's no minorities in the game?" And it was like, "Oh, because it's something like it's based on medieval Europe, and so they're trying to be more like realistic towards that time."
Okay, that's
And,
that's why
you
there's
know,
dragons.
That's
and
why
all
there's
the fuck.
dragons and magic and okay.
Titans and icons.
And Titans. But then the thing is, in the final game, there's areas you go to, like maps that are very clearly like Middle Eastern and Asian with all the stuff, even the music,
Yeah.
your typical like Middle Eastern music, and all white people. And it's
Nice.
like, okay, so
It's very
Wow.
historically accurate.
It's, yeah.
because
Accurate.
it's like they must have at least researched these places.
Yeah.
And seeing that, okay, these are the type of people that live in these places, but we don't want these kind of people here.
Yeah.
So that was it was a bit,
Apart from that, it's
Weird.
great though.
But that's even just for the like sense of exploration and going to different continents would be nice if you saw some different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And apparently
If
they
it's
do
always the
talk with
same
different
people.
accents.
Oh, also.
Apparently.
And that's the thing, like
Whatever.
it's 2023, and like there's many games have already done it properly.
Yeah. It's not hard, even if,
It's not- no.
if you do Middle Eastern stuff. Well, how hard is it to get some
Yeah.
Middle Eastern character models?
Yeah.
1 + 1 is 2. you
Yeah.
could say, but
Okay.
Dimitri, tip of the week.
for me, it's gonna be The Bear season 2. I haven't finished it yet, but season 1 is now on Disney Plus. Season 2 is coming in July.
It won prizes, right? Like the actor.
Oh, I guess
It's
so.
like
Yeah,
the cooking.
yeah, it's the
show.
cooking thing. Yeah. It's very
Sure.
good, and it's nice, not too long episodes. This first season was very good, and I hear the second season is very good as well. So yeah, looking forward to that.
All right. Nice.
Nice.
Well,
See you
I
guys
enjoyed
later.
this episode. Thank you very much for watching, listening, like, comment, subscribe, everything. And,
Yes.
And Mats, you have to tell me, how did you farm those frog bubble
the bubble teas.
You go to the Zora Kingdom.
If there's anyone in the comments who wants to do a bubble tea special bubble episode, we can do it with Sunjeev and Madse, like a special
bubble gems.
bubble gems. All right, thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.